Hey, friends. Whoa, I think I'm finally better enough to come back and do a short tutorial for you guys and visit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that kind of kicked my butt a little bit. I think it was a combination of just, having been gone for a while and you go through a lot of emotional things when you're on a trip over there like that, and then come back and be sick and not know if it's malaria and then find out that it's COVID. And oh my goodness, I didn't even know that was going around right now. So evidently in the airports everything is going around. So yes, I am better. I'm like 100% better. So only thing I have now is when I talk too much, I'm going to cough. So I'm going to try to keep all of my Facebook lives this week fairly short. So you don't have to listen to me when I have that little coughing fit and can't stop. So yeah, it's not fun. It's yeah, pretty ugly. So anyways, if you're out there watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching a replay, just put hashtag replay. It is good to be back, guys. I've missed you guys. Oh my goodness. I pretty much just, the first 3 days, I just slept. And then I get up for a few hours so that I was upright. So fluids weren't just settling in my lungs, and then I'd lay back down. I did not do anything. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I was able to work back in the shop and get some files created and things cut out and a few things made. So some cute little things made. Not as much as I wanted to. I do not have a lot of energy. I'm still pretty weak. I did go on a walk with the dogs yesterday with my husband, and it pretty much wore me out. So I'm working back up to that. I can't really eat food very well. It tastes horrible. I can't even describe what it tastes like, but my taste buds are really messed up. So anyways, good news is, guys, is that I am all better. The only lingering things is the cough and the taste bud issue. And guess what? I will be immune from it. So when I go to convention in June, I'm not going to get it like most people do. It happens all the time that we gather for ChalkCon and a whole bunch of people go back with COVID. So not me. I'm tagging out of that one. So anyways, let me check comments. Let me get the share to VIP group. Go ahead and just say hello. I know it's been a while. I hope I'm live. So I see comments. Yay. Okay. Don't abandon me just because I'm gone for a few days. Anyways, let me share this over to VIP group. Let me try not to strain my voice. I don't want to be coughing, but it's inevitable. I am going to have a little coughing fit, just warning you guys, and it's not fun. So, okay, share to VIP. Perfect. Okay, hi Pam, good morning. Hi Carrie. Hi Sherry, thank you so much. Hi Betty. I'm happy to be back. My voice is a little froggy, but I'm back. So we'll make it through it. Hi April. I talked to my dad yesterday for probably half an hour, and yeah, I coughed. I had little coughing fits. So and that's the most talking that I've done in the last 5 days, is talking to him, and it was worth it. So hi April, thank you so much. Hi Carol. Hi Karen. Hi Julie. Hi Marilyn. Hi Shelly. Hello Pam. Hi Maria. Thank you so much. Hi Janine. Hi Vicky. Hi Doris, my sister. Hello Kimberly. Thanks so much. Okay guys, I have lots of cute things to show you guys. I had fun creating these Snoopy things. Let me see if I can go a little bit closer for the standers. Okay, so I did standers for all the things that I didn't have them for yet. I already had the Snoopy's ice cream cones, but I hadn't painted them yet. I also got the sign done for it. And then this is a garland. Here's what I'm going to show you. I did not want the holes for my garland to be in Snoopy, here's what happens. It turns upside down. When it's against the wall, just adjust it and turn it upright. So if you have it and it's upside down, as soon as you have it hanging on the wall, it will flip the correct way. So it's super cute. And then we have our little Snoopy in the doghouse. I didn't have the standard. Tara actually created it, but she didn't put, she had 0 quantity there. So it was on Shopify this whole time since I've been gone, but she forgot to put the quantity. Okay, and then we have our little Snoopy with Linus. He's so cute. And then I have ones that I didn't get painted yet. So there's a bunch that I didn't get painted yet, but I will get to them all. And everything is going to be so cute. We love our Snoopy stuff, don't we? Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Thanks, Lynn. Hi, Jeanette. I'm just happy to be here. So let me just give you one more close look. Look at how cute. Look at all the detail. So I did score them. Oops. Helps if I switch the cameras. Hello. I did score them so that they can be painted easily. Okay, so like all the others, this one, there's a lot of colors. So I did score it so that you could paint it. This one, it's really basic. Okay, so, and I did lengthen this. So I lengthened the doghouse. So here's what you do. When you, you paint Snoopy white, you paint the doghouse red. And then when you chalk it, you just take a Sharpie and you just continue the line down, because the stencil stops about right there. Okay, so all I did was take my little Sharpie and then I just dummied in the lines. Okay, so, and these just turned out so cute. The pastel colors, I just painted them first because they're scored, so you know where to paint. So I painted white, and then I painted my blue, and I painted I mixed this color. It's like antique gold with a tan color. I can't remember what it was, a weird tan color. I just grabbed some, I mixed it till I got the right color, and voila. And I just love the pastels. I think they're so cute. Anyways, those are my Snoopy ones that I'm making for my whole Snoopy collection. I'm looking to have a whole little corner of Snoopy at my next craft show, and hopefully it will go over well. Okay, so guys, I've been gone, and I know that a lot of you guys have probably received or will be receiving today or tomorrow your May Club transfer. So I wanted to do it, and I'm just going to do it very basic for you. So what I want to do is I want to paint mine. I don't want to just leave it the metallic. That's not me. I like it to be a little more rustic, so we're going to do that. Sorry, my voice is really creaky this morning. Let me see if I drink some water, if it evens it out. I doubt it. It just, my throat hurts, just from being, sick. But I am better. My sinuses are clear. Yay, I can breathe out of both nostrils. That's terrible when you can't. It's terrible. Okay, and I haven't been able to use my CPAP machine. That's a little bit better. Haven't been able to use my CPAP machine for a while now. So, okay, if we order the ones on the board, does the board come with it? No, the board, no, of course not. No. No, I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. But you can't, if you want to order the board, okay, so I know what you're saying. So this board is from Chalk Couture. So, when you order the one, it's just the cutout. Because then you can put on anything that you want. I just happen to have a whole bunch of these little guys, and I think they'll be great to do a bunch of them with that. So what I don't have, guys, is that I sold to all you guys, is my 5x7. So if I had my 5x7s, I'd be putting this little cutout in the 5x7, but my 5x7s are all gone. I only have 5x5s left, which I'll use for stuff. But yeah, I sold all of that. So yes, the board, the backer board doesn't come with it. It's just the cutout. Okay, so I can go back and I can clarify that on the listing, so that usually Tara will go in and do that, because the first time somebody has a question, she's like, oh yeah, we better get that in there. So we never want to mislead anybody and make them think they're going to get one thing and they get another. So, okay, I don't know where my taped piece of board is, but we're gonna do a new one, I guess. So my cardboard, I just need a piece of cardboard with some tape on it. It's buried somewhere. So You're welcome. Sorry, I don't think I put in there. I usually will put backer not included, but I was so excited to get the pictures up. So let's just get some tape on here. This is how I do my tape, guys. I just turn the ends under and I have the sticky side up. Okay, so that way I can stick stuff to it. And I always put a piece of tape in the middle, unless it's really short. Okay, so I just want to put this board on here. We're going to base coat it with light buttermilk because I don't like it silver. I think that light buttermilk will be great. And then we're going to use the chalk paste that came with it to just do some antiquing type stuff with it and make it look rustic. Okay, we're going to chalk the entire thing with espresso. Okay, so we're going to make it look rusty with the papaya. I hope that makes sense. And we are going to base coat it in our light buttermilk. It sounds like it's been watered down, but that's okay. It will still work. It will still work. Okay. Any other questions? Just let me know. I don't have myself in the corner. I don't know if you want to see me. It's been such a long time. I feel like a stranger. Anyways, I was able to get all of my videos done to air when I was gone, but then getting sick right away was pretty terrible. It was not fun to come home and be sick. Okay, I may need 2 coats because this is kind of going on. It's a metallic type surface, but it really isn't metal. It's more like faux. It's a faux finish, like laminated on there. So I'm sure that I'm going to need 2 coats of this, or we'll take a look at it. Maybe we'll like the way that the look is. Maybe the look is actually going to be what we actually really like. So anyways, guys, I needed to address something. Okay, so something came up a couple of days ago that in a conversation, and I've had many people send me messages and say, has Chalkator changed their rules? And I'm like, well, that happened about a year ago. It didn't happen just recently that things changed, but they're just ironing out the details. So I wanted to address it with you guys because one of my previous uplines had made a post and she was talking about how she wished that they had done that back then, and that I'm going to end up putting 2 coats, and that it had been asked for a long time, and it probably had, but sometimes things take a while, okay, to come out. But I just kind of want to talk about that because some of you may not know that as a Chalkator designer, you may now put Chalkator product, I'm going to need at least 1 more cup, Chalkator product into a storefront. Okay, so if you own a storefront, or if you have a booth, like you're in a consignment shop, or a friend that has a consignment shop and you're like, woohoo, this is kind of cool. So you can put Chalkator product in there. Like you could put stencils and surfaces and chalk paste. My suggestion would be kits and have like a little tutorial there of just pictures of how you create it, and then also have like a little video that you link with a QR code. So even if it's not your video, even if it's a video to Chalkator's to one of their basic ways to create. So that's what I would suggest is kits, because what happens when you just put chalk paste and stencils, people don't know what to do. They need ideas. Okay, so my kits always sold much better than just my stencils, unless it was someone that regularly used my stencils at my craft shows. So that's the new thing that's happening. And for me, it wasn't a big deal, but to those that were previously in Chalkator and had asked for it, it was a big deal to them. Okay, so there was a post about it. I know a lot of you guys were on that post or saw it, and I just wanted to clarify and let you guys know that yes, now chocolate tour designers can do that. And this month, if you want to become a chocolate tour designer, it's only $10. Okay, so it's only $10 to join this month. So, and then you start getting 40% off of everything. So that's always that's a win-win. 40% off is great. And we do know that the price of transfers will be going up in June. Okay, it's inevitable. They do get some of their supplies from China, and I don't know if I don't know where their manufacturing place is. I haven't looked at messages. I'll look and I'll address anything that I need to. I was trying to focus on this. Okay, perfect color is kind of streaky, kind of antique-y. I like the look. I am going to chalk with, should I chalk it first and then antique it? I'm kind of feeling like I need to antique it first and then chalk over it, but I need to be careful about what I do. So prices will be going up a little bit. I believe that they said $2. I don't know if it's $2 on every single stencil or if it's $2 on the bigger one. I honestly don't know. I'll let you know as soon as I know. But we do have a collection coming out this week, and it's still regular price. We know that prices have to go up. Here's an example, guys. I have our frames that we get from Taiwan. Taiwan is in the Republic of China. We engrave hundreds of frames a month, and our price is going up 147%. Okay, so for right now, I'm just going to suck it up and just make a smaller profit and not raise my prices and see how things are. But I do believe that's going to stay the price. I do believe that we're just going to be stuck with that price. So maybe I start to increase my prices $1 on my picture frames on my Etsy store. You know, things happen. We do have to increase prices when prices are increased to us. So, okay, this is my papaya. I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to dab some on there, and then I'm going to dab some on the thing. I'm going to look at comments. Oh, I do want to mention that if you want to put stuff into a store, you do have to complete a form. And the reason for that is so that they can track and know where people are that are selling the product. They don't want to have 12 people in the same store. You can't. You can only have one person in each store selling Chocolate Tour product, just like when you're at an event. Only one Chocolate Tour designer can sell Chocolate Tour product. Okay, I'm just going to kind of go, this is the same sponge we used on the snowman. Can only sell the product. So you can sell finished product. A dozen people could be in a shop and sell finished product. Dozen people could be in my craft show and sell finished product with Chocolate Tour stencils. I usually have like 4 or 5 because they've bought from me and they make stuff, and I'm like, go ahead, make it, because everything's going to be different. But anyways, there is a form. I actually don't know where that form is yet. I've been missing in action, not feeling well. I'll find out. If anybody's interested, let me know. I'll get all the details. I think it's a wonderful thing for the people to be able to do it. Okay, now let me look at comments. So, what kind of tape am I using? This is just masking tape. I like masking tape better than blue painter's tape because masking tape holds a little bit tighter. Okay, so hi Lori, how are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate you sprinkling. I do give out sprinkle gifts, so I do notice those things. If anybody wants to do that, that would be amazing. All right, so anyways, guys, if you are interested in becoming a designer, or if you are a designer and you want to learn how do I go ahead and file that form, I'll find out for you guys. That's my job to do that for you. Any questions that you have, I'm here for you. And if I don't know the answer, I will find out. I do have Upline that can help me, or I can go directly to corporate. I will very soon have a bat line. No, not really. But I will have more of a pull very soon. I'm just excited. So, a lot going on in my life and my Chocolate Tour career. So, more to come next month at convention. I'm excited about some things that are going to happen. So anyways, who's going to be there? Who's going to be at convention? I know Sarah Wedenfeld is. I'm so excited to see her. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just kind of going around the outside and pouncing a little bit in the inside. I don't want too much. I can always add more. Okay, so once I get the brown on, I might add a little more over the top. It might, and then I probably will ink my edges. So let's dry this. You never want to put a stencil down on wet chalk paste, because that's just not the way to do it. It will not work. Okay, so I'm going to dry it and then we'll keep going. And I think this is going to be really cute. So this is the monthly kit. Good timing. I'll cough while I'm drying. This is the monthly club transfer. Okay, so I'll give you the link to join club. And if you are a Perks member, you get a discount to your club. If you're a designer, you get a discount to your club transfer. Okay. Designers used to get the club transfer automatically. It is not that way anymore. You have to sign up for it and make sure that you, if you like, I just realized that, hey, I got a new debit card right before I left for the Africa trip. And guess what? Guess who did not update her credit card? I actually had to update it when I was on the safari and I was ordering the last order. I had to update it while I was on the bumpy Jeep ride. It was kind of funny because I was like, why isn't it going through? Oh, because your card is expired. Okay, I'm getting you the club. I'm trying, you know what? I'm still, where is it? Join club. Okay, so here's club. Join club. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me get you that link because I want to share this with you. There's many advantages to being a club member, and one of them is that you get to have, a really cute project every month. Okay, it's automatically sent to you. Okay, perfect. Okay, yes, send me a private message so that I know. Okay, perfect. I know a lot of people, there's probably things that I need to get back with you on. I'm so sorry. I might have been delirious with fever. So I did have a fever for 3 days straight, and then it's been gone now for it's been gone for 3 days. This is starting my fourth day. So I am well, and the doctor said I only needed to be 48 hours without a fever, and I was no longer contagious. Yay! So, okay, let's do this. I am going to go ahead and put this down here. I normally would fuzz. I have no clue where my fuzzing cloth is, but yeah. So let's just put it down. Who knows? Who knows? When you go away, things happen. The mice play or something. I don't know. Gonna line it up, and we're just gonna do the entire thing in espresso. So your transfer is going to come with usually like 2, sometimes it'll have 3, okay? But 2 chalk paste singles are what is coming with lately, and a surface. So it used to be that we just got the stencil and chalk paste. Now they're trying to give us surfaces so that we can actually create an entire project, which is great. When you sign up for club to the very first time, you get a squeegee. Okay, so squeegees are great because you've spread your chalk paste with it. And here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to use a stir stick. I used to buy my stir sticks before Chalkator had stir sticks. I just bought little stir sticks. They actually have them on Amazon. And sometimes when Chalkator runs out, I'll just go on there and I'll just type it in and type in stir sticks, and there they are. So, and once upon a time we had Squeegee Gate where we couldn't get squeegees. So I do have some squeegees that don't have anything on them because Chalkator ran out at one point. Okay, so I'm doing this whole thing in espresso. It's probably going to use a lot more than I thought. So here, let's load some more on there. So I'm just going to fill I hope I have enough. Guess what? What if I don't? I guess I'll find out, won't I? I'll find out if I don't have enough. There's only one way to find out, right? Keep going. So I'm going to try to do this whole thing and not have to peel. If you feel like it's drying, Like it might be kind of hot in our house, or it might just be me because I'm so excited to be back. I have a squeaky voice. My voice is probably going to be like this for a couple of weeks as everything in my body heals. I'm hoping my taste buds heal soon. Even my coffee tastes poopy. No, not literally like poop, because I don't know what that tastes like, but it tastes icky. It does not taste like coffee. It tastes like icky food. So I'm down to like drinking. One day I only had 1 cup of coffee. Can you believe that? Yesterday I had 2 cups of coffee. This morning I couldn't even drink my full cup of coffee. I'm like, this doesn't taste good. So, and food doesn't taste good either. I'm able to eat about 1/3 of what I was normally eating. So I've lost a couple of pounds here and there. Okay, so we're just going to peel it up. We're going to see if we love it or if we need to add some more of our rust color, which is our papaya. I try not to go diagonal. I try to go side to side. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It really is. So I did the right thing. I don't think I need to add anything, guys. Oops, I missed right there. Let me just see if I can lay it down gently. Gently lay it down. And get like that border. It wouldn't really matter if it was rustic. Oops, I don't know if I'm getting it, or maybe it is rustic. It might be rustic right there. Inopportune time for coughing, guys. All right, look at that. Okay, so very basic. Now I have a couple of these because I get a free one from Talkator because I have more than 25 club members. Thank you guys. And then I get an extra because of my husband. And then my daughter-in-law frequently brings me hers. So I will have a few of these at my craft show. Look at how cute that is. It's so basic, just so basic. So here, let me refresh what we did. I took light buttermilk paint. And it's watered down. I don't know why, it just is. I did 2 light coats, and then we took this sponge that we've used before. These sponges are just, you could get these at any store, okay? They're the cheap little sponges. And I just sponged on the orange, which was papaya, which comes with your kit. And then I did everything with espresso. We're gonna dry it. It does not come with jute that I know of, unless I lost mine. It's very possible that I lost mine, but it's also possible it doesn't come with that. So you can choose if you want to use wire. But I have lots of jute. Most people do. Most people have a ton of jute. Thank you, Barb. I am feeling so much better. Hi, Chris. Hey, Tammy. So if anybody wants to join club, the link is there. I love my club members. We haven't done anything for them for a while. We used to, okay, so here's the thing, guys. We used to have a different format of our payment scale on club members. We still get a profit. We still get a commission, but it's 1/3 of what it used to be. And so when I was sending out the kits to you guys that cost me $6 to mail, and they were $10 kits, I actually was losing money after they changed their format of how they pay us. So I had to stop sending the free gift each quarter, but I want to start something. I need to start something because I love my club members. I appreciate you guys. And I want to do something, whether it is just that you guys get a permanent discount over in the shop or something like that. So I will have to think about what it's going to be. Okay, so I just inked my edges and voila, that just tied it all together. These ink pads are the best. So if you don't have one, these are from Amazon, Memento Luxe, and the color is Espresso Truffle. So most of you guys have that. I inked my edges. I'm going to put my jute on. So what I'll do first is I will tie my knot. And this jute is actually pretty thin. Okay, so my knot's probably going to go through. I'm going to do a double knot because I just know already. I just know, oops. So what I try to do is a knot on top of a knot. Okay, and then pull that tight. There you go. Okay, and then you can trim that down now or later. I'll just trim it now, and then take your other end and go through. I like my knot to be on the front because I think it's kind of cute. Okay, and then pull this piece through. I got way too much. So like I said, this doesn't come with it, but jute, you know, usually when I send you a kit, I send you way too much jute, just like I did just then. I always grab too much. Okay, this part of the jute I think is thicker, so I don't have to do a double knot. Okay, so jute is thin, thick, thin, thick. Okay, so I'm going to be fine right there. And voila, our sign is done. And I only had a couple of coffee fits. I'm going to save this. I might need it next week. But there we go. All right, so let me go ahead and show the Peanuts things that I had done again. One more coffee fit. Okay, so we have Linus with Snoopy. So I have him as a stander, or I have him as just a single little piece. Okay, and then I have I finally got these done. I finally got my ice cream cones done. I actually did 5. So I did extras of the pink and the blue. I think they'll be really cute in my little corner with all my Snoopy stuff. And then the Snoopy doghouse is adorable. And then so we had all the Snoopy doghouse before, but not as a stander. This is a stander. So it stands. And then a sign. And then the garland. Okay, so I'm going to have to end because I am starting to have these little coughing fits every couple of breaths. So I knew that would happen. I knew that I needed to do short little Facebook Lives this week until my lungs heal back up and everything is 100%. So anyways, aren't these so cute? Everything is just adorable. I'll be working on more Snoopy things. I even did the one that has all of the characters walking. That is the, okay, I'll have to look at it. Which one is that, Darlene? It is, I'm looking right now. So go to Peanuts. Okay, so that one is the hello. I did Positive Vibes. I did that one as a stander. So hi Sarah, how are you? Thank you so much. Yeah, and I've only had several coughing fits during this. Not too bad. So I made the club transfer. So I just base coated in light buttermilk. Sponged it with the papaya, and then did the stencil with espresso. So, and then inked my edges. Yeah, but I'm working on more of the Peanuts collection to paint. I think they're so cute. They're so much fun. I can't wait to have my whole little corner. Okay, I'm fighting off another cough, so let me put you up to myself. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate any help I can get today because, you know, it's not fun. It is not fun when you're not feeling good. So let me just hold this up. I think it turned out cute. You could do this many different ways. I saw people do it like in girl colors. Girl colors would be really cute. What if you don't have a man in your life to give it to? Like I have my husband, I have sons, I have a place to sell it at. But if you didn't have anyone to give it to, excuse me, you could do it in pink and blue or purple or whatever. You don't have to use these colors. Okay, I'm gonna go. I honestly need to just rest my throat, and I'm on with my day. I am all better. The cough usually lasts anywhere from 2 to 3 more weeks is what I'm being told. So you're gonna have to bear with me, and I'll just be doing shorter Facebook Lives. So hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Monday. Make it a good one. Let me see if there's any questions out there. Thank you guys. Thanks. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Lucy one is not a stander because no, it's just for a sign, because I thought it would be really weird to just have her face as a stander. So, but with it being a sign, you can easily paint her face flesh color and then just chalk her hair. That one's an easy peasy one. You don't I would paint behind the hair. I'd paint it white just so that when it's chalked in the black that there's a little bit of a highlight. But yeah, I've done a couple of the Lucy ones already, and I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm even thinking of maybe cutting out letters and doing a different saying for her. But all right, guys, I'm going to go. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I am so happy to be better and not have a fever and not feel icky. Yeah. So I will see you guys later. Orders will start shipping today since I'm better. I've been 72 hours without fever, and I'm going on more. So they told me 48 hours, you're not contagious at all. And yeah, so I'm a happy camper, and I'm feeling better. No sinus issues. Yay. All right. I hope everybody else is doing well. I know oh, I do want to ask for prayers. Okay, so let me ask for prayers for Kat. Kat had a heart attack over the last couple of days, and let's just say some prayers for Kat and hope that she recovers 100%. So, all right, guys. I love you guys. Have a fantastic day.